It's always amazing to see our young people display the rich talent. Please give another theater. Thank you once again. So without further ado, we'd like to move on with our program very quickly. And now to follow the next speaker, I will ask a quick group of people join me. To stay to your seat, I will just call the name. So the special project teams at the Ministry of Public Works will stand. We're about to introduce our boss, followed by all employees of the Ministry of Public Works. Will stand, please. And then all the technocrats who have been working along with us to bring this day to fruition. We've been clearing it right away. PCC are there with us, LEC are there with us, EPA are there with us. All the technicians have made today a success. So now please join me. It is now my honor to invite the personalities whose stewardship has been central to moving this project forward. Please welcome the Minister of Public Works, Honorable William Appiah.
Good morning to everybody. Your Excellency, Joseph Boakai, Sr., President of the Republic of Liberia, Honorable Jeremiah Pan, Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency Yen Jongbo, Ambassador of the People's Republic of China, distinguished ministers, Dean of the Cabinet, the Mayor of the City of Monrovia, the Superintendent, members of the legislature that are here, the Public Works, heads of agencies, Dean of the Diplomatic Corps, 8%, our development partners that have been with us in the road sector, our community leaders, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor and deep gratitude as the Minister of Public Works today to welcome you to this historic groundbreaking ceremony for the construction of the first ever 2 overpass bridges in the Republic of Liberia along the Pres.Boakai corridor. Today marks another milestone in Liberia's journey towards modernization and sustainable road infrastructure development. First and foremost, allow me, on behalf of the Ministry of Public Works, the good staff that you saw stand, my colleagues, who've worked with me over the last 1.5 years to get us to where we are, to appreciate the People's Republic of China for financing this historical project through a grant. This is yet another testimony to China's unwavering commitment to Liberia's infrastructure development agenda and our need view from the construction of the University of Liberia Fender campus to the Tabatak Hospital, the ministerial campus where we are, the LPS complex annex that is being constructed. The diagnostic center has also been constructed, and now to begin to construct the overpass which is being launched today. The People's Republic of China remains our friends and continue to be imprinted, not just in what we are doing today, but in the hearts of Liberia continuously. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this project did not emerge within a vacuum. During the leadership of former President Madam Ellie Johnson Sirleaf, the Ministry of Public Works, under the able leadership of Minister William Julie Moore, my former boss, with the support of the European Union, commenced a comprehensive study on minimizing traffic congestion during the peak hours along the Tampa Boulevard. And this took place at selected intersections, namely the Vermont House intersection, Fish Market, VP Road, Catholic Junction, Nigerian House, the Ministerial Complex where we are groundbreaking today, and the SKD Boulevard, and also the LY Junction. This study underscored the urgency of finding practical solutions to address gridlock, ease mobility, and unlock economic productivity. It is precisely that visionary groundwork that laid the foundation for today's initiative, supported by the generosity of the People's Republic of China. As a result of those initial requests, we secured the commitment for the construction in 2016. These overpasses will be constructed at the Ministerial Complex and the SKD Boulevard junction. Will not just be a giant bridge of concrete, as you see, and steel, but two extended pieces of infrastructure designed to reclaim time that are lost in traffic congestion, improving road safety, and enhance efficiency in private sector and government's operation. This project is also expected to create about 150 to 300 jobs in both skilled and unskilled labor. This project symbolizes transformation, progress, and strengthening of the bond between Liberia and the People's Republic of China. As we're preparing to turn the soil, this investment will demand our collective responsibility. During construction, we must effectively manage the traffic, and that goes to all of the parties, safeguards the utilities that are within the corridor, and ensure smooth execution of the engineering work that is expected to meet the project timeline. The Ministry of Public Works, my colleagues, stand in readiness to collaborate with our Chinese partner. They contracted China Road and Bridge Corporation, one of the outstanding companies that construct roads and bridges in the People's Republic of China, to ensure timely delivery of this project as we uphold the highest standard of quality. Mr. President, Mr. Vice President, Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, this groundbreaking ceremony is not just an engineering milestone, but also a diplomatic celebration. It reflects what is possible when two nations stand in pursuit of economic development. And the People's Republic of China has shown that to Liberia. On behalf of the Ministry of Public Works, I reaffirm our commitment to work harder for the success of this project as we advance broader vision of modern infrastructure under the dynamic leadership of His Excellency President Pres.Boakai Sr. Once more, we endeavor to groundbreak today. Like the President always said to us, we should always think about Liberia, we should always love Liberia, and we should continue to build Liberia. I thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. Thank you so much for this splendid words. I know we all have questions about the engineer. We have questions to reshape traffic economic mobility. We will see Deputy Minister Pres. Tamba Senior, Deputy Minister of Technical Services. Please bring him around.
Kindly allow me to stand under the existing protocol and give you the overview of this project that I believe Promo Theatre has already given you part of that. So excuse me if I reiterate some of the things that we already mentioned. Mr. President, we are particularly to have you with us to finally groundbreak the construction of these two Chinese overpass bridges project on the Tubman Boulevard that was conceived back in February 2018 upon the completion of the Ministerial Complex building, which had anticipated to double the traffic congestion during the AM and PM hours. In June 2021, 4 years ago, an implementation agreement was signed between the Ministry of Public Works and the Agency for International Economic Cooperation of the Ministry of Commerce of the People's Republic of China. Subsequently, in September 2024, knowing the importance of this project, the Minister of Public Works, Honorable didn't re-engage the Chinese and signed a supplementary implementation agreement to finally start the construction of this project. We had earlier anticipated to have commenced this project in February 2025. However, because of several appeals from utility providers along the corridors, that's especially our fiber optics and our LEC poles along the road, and in fact, our project affected individuals along the corridor, we allowed them and gave them time to relocate and remove their utilities, the electric poles, the fiber optic poles that provide internet for us, and we just thought it wise that this was appropriate to allow them and give them time to relocate their facilities. Mr. President, I want to say thank you for your government for paying more than $1 million US to more than 50 households that were affected by this project, and also more than $500,000 US to our utility providers, especially MTN, C-Square, Orange Liberia, LTC, LWSC, Electricity Corporation. We have to also compensate them to be able to relocate their facilities along the corridor. Mr. President, 2 of these overpass bridges will be constructed within 24 months, as already mentioned. So by this time in 2027, we'll be calling you to do the dedication of this project, and we hope that this project will be converting at great intersections, at great junctions, to great separated junctions at these 2 locations. This overpass bridge will be a 4-lane overhead, a 20 cm thickness of a deck that will be supported by a pre-stressed and precast I-beam of 1.8 meters at clearance height. So when you hear the East Overpass, we're talking about the overpass that will be at the Boulevard Junction. And this East Overpass will see the total reconstruction of approximately 870 meters of mainline road that will start 140 meters east of the Connex gas station and will terminate about 150 meters west of the Ministry of Health. The West Overpass will be here while we are, already mentioned. We'll see the reconstruction of approximately 1,140 meters of mainline. We will start 500 meters east of the Ministerial Complex, that will be this way, and terminate 400 meters west of the Ministerial Complex. That's just by the used car gas station, used gas area. Given that the overpass will be constructed directly in the middle of the existing road, we will have a parallel lane connecting parallel to the overpass, 2 lanes on both sides, to make sure that we can continue to have access on the ground level. And this two lane on both sides will be one way on each side of the road that will spend about 10.75 meters parallel to the overpass project. Therefore, when you're coming from ELW Junction, if you got no business to do at the boulevard, you will get on the overpass, which will run from just after SD Cooper Road, and then it will take you all the way and terminate by the Ministry of Health. So if you don't have to turn to the boulevard side, or you don't have to turn to Congo Town, the back road, you get on the overpass. Then it will terminate right there at the Ministry of Health. This is anticipated to reduce the traffic congestion by about 50% of the existing traffic congestion. Similarly, when you get here, if you're not coming to the Ministerial Complex, or you're not turning over to the back road, you will get on the overpass, and it will take you all the way down by the used car area, and we're when you at the Ministerial Complex intersection by a little up to almost about 60% of traffic congestion will be reduced. So we think this is a very good project, and as already mentioned by Promo Theatre, it will really reduce congestion and reduce time and allow us to be able to go about our normal business. Mr. President, we would like to emphasize that this project will also see the construction of several drainage system. We'll have street lights constructed, we'll have signal lightings also constructed, and of course the contractor already mentioned by my boss is China Rail and Bridge Corporation, and the supervising consultant is a concession of a China Railway Alien Engineering Group Construction Limited, CRECC Chendo Consulting and Supervising Construction Limited. Both of these contracts and consultants were recruited by the Ministry of Commerce of China in accordance with the implementation agreement. They have both been mobilized in the country already. We want to say thanks to Immigration Services for supporting us with visa processing. We want to say thanks to the Ministry of Labor for supporting us with providing their work permits. We want to say thanks to the Ministry of Youth and Sports for accommodating them with their campsites and providing them a fabrication facility for the precast and pre-stressed concrete that will be formed as part of the I-beam that will support the structure. The cost of this project already been mentioned, about $36.6 million funded with a grant from the Chinese government. And we want to also mention that in addition to this project, we envision a parallel project to this that we have requested the Ministry of Commerce of China, if it's possible, to also support us to do additional lane on the areas that we do not have a project. That is from right over from where we have the casino, the Platinum Casino, all the way to Bamuma. We want to be able to extend it to additional lane on both sides and to make that section a 3-lane. We believe that with the construction of this 4-lane overpass and a 4-lane on the ground level, it will converge into 2-lane, will create additional issues for us. So we have discussed at the Ministry of Public Works that we look forward to additional support to extend our main line all the way to Bamuma with additional lane on both sides of the drive. Mr. President, throughout the process leading to this commencement, we have paid much attention to the relationship between the projects, the residents, and the enterprises along the corridor. We optimize the design in consideration of our local conditions, and particularly safety, knowing that no damage is the best protection. We will continue to collaborate with stakeholders, especially the Liberia National Police, and inform our general public of the traffic measures, control measures, and the construction sequencing that we envisage for the next 24 months. In addition to what former theater have already mentioned, fellow Liberians, we want to indicate to you there will be a lot of disturbances, there will be a lot of inconveniences, but we ask that you bear with us during this period of the 24 months construction. At the end of the day, we'll have a very good project that we all will be proud of. I want to say thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you very much, Deputy Minister. Moving towards the end now, towards the closing. So without further ado, I would like to call on Honorable Rory Bryant, Superintendent, Monserrate County. Please give a round of applause.
Thank you. Your Excellency, Ambassador Pres.Boakai, President, Republic of Liberia, the Honorable Vice President, Honorable James Akbako, the Dean, and members of the Cabinet, allow me to specifically recognize the Minister of Public Works, Mr. Guinness. Allow me also to recognize my boss, the frontline general for decentralization in Liberia, the Minister of Internal Affairs, Minister Pres.Boakai, the Ambassador of China, who is an integrated part of decentralization in Liberia and a partner to local government in Liberia, official of government here present, members of the legislature, members of the group estate, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, residents and citizens of Monserrate County. Our job as superintendent and head of local government, when we are invited to this as a program, more especially a program wherein the MC himself is an engineer, and the whole project is about the technicians, the specialists, the experts, and they will have not much to do but just to say thank you, extend appreciation, and assure the team our assurance to continue to give them support. The ambassador going to say thank you so much on behalf of the people of Monserrate County. Monserrate, as we all know, hosts the country capital. And because we host the country capital, Monrovia, let me recognize the president of the city mayor, the city of Monrovia, and my frontline general too, the commissioner of the township of property, the township that the two overhead bridges on the building. A lot have been done for the people of Liberia, especially Monserrate County, Ambassador. If the treasurer wants to know that almost all the projects that were named by the Minister of Public Works will be making into mark in Monserrate County. Because of that, we cherish the people of China for all they do for Monserrate County. Mr. Minister, I want to say thank you to we want to pledge our unflinching support to your work in this county. As we move around, all of you here will help us witness that their work ongoing on the St. Patrick's Road, the Looking Town Road, the Chicken Factory Road, and so many roads in Monserrate County. Today, we have gathered not just to break ground for an infrastructure, not just to break ground for ordinary overhead, but a bridge that connects us, a bridge that strengthens trade and commerce, a bridge that makes the hustle level, a bridge that levels the hustle. And when we do all offices for Monrovia, on the way back to Binsby and other places, this intersection and the other intersections always stopping for commuters. So to have this kind of project going on, Mr. Minister, and your partner, we want to say thank you. Mr. President, allow me to share something with the ambassador of China. And I wish I could speak Chinese or interpret that, to say that to you clearly. In the 60s, in the 70s, in the 80s, we saw Chinese. We saw Chinese. There were only two ways to see Chinese. Either by imagination, by those who read some political books and reading about some Chinese scholars, or you went to see a Chinese movie where you see Bruce Lee or Takeshi Ono. But in this post-war Liberia, the Chinese are with us. Are with us. Not just with us in theory, but with us in all we do. As Superintendent of this country, let me say to you, Mr. Ambassador, that I have your people in the Takeshi Park, in the T-Bus Park of Tony. I have your people in the T-Bus Park of Chisholm Brand. I have your people in the T-Bus Park of Harrisburg. I have your people in the T-Bus Park of Harrisburg. I am with your people, and your people are with me. They may do a lot for the people of Mozzarella County, providing jobs, providing opportunity. And let me conclude when I said the ambassador is an integral part of decentralization. The Commission of Congo just returned from China on to leadership training in local government, and that was fully funded by the Chinese embassy. Thank you, Mr. Ambassador. Having said that, Mr. President, we want to say thank you for the people of Mozzarella County, and let me conclude by adding a little bit there, that I speak a little bit not just as Superintendent of Mozzarella County, but as the Secretary General of the Superintendent Council of the Republic of Liberia, to say thank you, Mr. Ambassador, and thank you, Mr. Public Works Minister, for all you do in the 15 counties and all you do in all the regions. Thank you so very kindly.
Thank you. Thanks to the Honorable Superintendent of Mozzarella County. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is now my pleasure.
Thank you. His Excellency Pres.Boakai, President of the Republic of Liberia, for the China Aid Project. Dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to observe the protocol. Good morning. It's my great pleasure to join you all in witnessing the historical groundbreaking ceremony of the China Aid to Overpass Bridges project on the Tubman Boulevard. First, on behalf of the Chinese government, I would like to extend my warmest congratulations on the commencement of this project. I would also like to thank Minister Gideons and colleagues from the Ministry of Public Works and other Liberian ministries, agencies, commissions for their support and assistance in launching this project. China and Liberia are thousands of miles apart, but our hearts are closely knit. Over the years, the Chinese government, upholding the principles of sincerity, real result, affinity, and good faith, has actively supported Liberia's economic and social development, especially during the Beijing summit of the Forum on China-African Cooperation last month. President Xi Jinping of China and President Joseph Boakai successfully met and elevated bilateral relations to a strategic partnership, marking the beginning of a new chapter in China-Liberia relations. This project represents a significant outcome of implementing the consensus reached by President Xi and President Boakai. The successful launch of it signifies the implementation of another key cooperation initiative of the Beijing Summit of the Forum on China-African Cooperation in Liberia. It reflects not only the traditional friendship between China and Liberia, but also serves as a vivid illustration of the continuously deepening strategic partnership between the two countries. For a long time, Liberia's road infrastructure has affected the daily commutes of its citizens and been a bottleneck for social and economic development. To address this challenge, Pres.Boakai prioritized the road construction in a risk agenda as critical nodes in the city's transportation network. Upon completion, the project will significantly improve road conditions, reduce travel time, enhance logistics efficiency, boost economic growth, and deliver tangible benefits to the people. It marks not only a milestone in the modernization of Liberia's road infrastructure, but also a top priority in improving people's livelihood. Furthermore, it represents an practical step in supporting Liberia's arrested development agenda by China. It is particularly worth noting that the general contracting company for this project was decided through an open, transparent, rigorous, and competitive bidding process in China. This not only reflects the Chinese government's high emphasis on project quality, but also demonstrates China's sincerity in contributing its finest resources and expertise to Liberia. The construction company for this project, China Road and Bridge Corporation, CRBC, is a world-renowned international engineering contractor with extensive experience in roads, bridges, ports, railways, and other fields. Many of its projects represent not only the highest standard in China, but also the highest standard globally. Over the next 24 months, I hope that CRBC will strictly adhere to relevant regulations and standards, comply with contractual agreement, rigorously control project quality and progress, and prioritize safety production to ensure the successful completion of tasks. It is also a hope that the relevant Liberia government ministries and other participating parties will provide necessary conveniences and safety assurances for the Chinese company. I firmly believe that through our joint efforts, these two flyovers will be complete as scheduled and become yet another exemplary model of successful cooperation between our two nations. I firmly believe that these two flyovers will not only serve as bridges for smooth transportation, but also serve as bridges of friendship and win-win cooperation between our two people. I firmly believe that these two flyovers will inject new momentum into Liberia's economic and social development. Finally, I wish this project smooth progress and great success. May China-Liberia strategic partnership continue to achieve new advancement and bring greater benefits to the people of both countries. Thank you.
Chairman Committee of Public Works of responsible for vertical and horizontal construction, and the members of the President's Cabinet, Mr. Ambassador, the People's Republic of China, members of the Diplomatic Corps, representatives of international organizations, members of the First Family, the Superintendent of Hospital County, Honorable Mayor of Monrovia, mayors, different cities, other officials of government, representatives of paramilitary institutions, Mr. CEO, the officials of China Road and Bridge Construction Corporation and consultants, prelates, members of the clergy, former officials of government, members of the GME Foundation, other invited guests, performing artists, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. On the occasion of the groundbreaking ceremony for the construction of the Overpasses bridges here in Congo town, it is my pleasing duty at this time to present to you His Excellency Pres.Boakai, Senior, President of the Republic of Liberia. On this occasion, Mr.
Thank you all for this program. Since the demise of our the first time we met, we just it's a nice company. And being a friend, Ambassador Lee, China and the China team from the embassy and the implementers of this program. Ministers, advisors, members of the former states. This reflect on certain things. The first thing relating to here at 100%. Then I was thinking, this is money that is contributed to this country. You always appreciate people who contribute to that money. That's another thing that we should learn is that you contribute not just because you have the courage to share feeling. And we should also think about countries, even countries. It shows that people have resources. They help use the resources to help others. And we also have resources. And I hope that the common future perhaps of the resources will be managed the way that we can do when your resources are used for the right purpose and benefit other people, it can call itself a blessing. So today we are here for a project that is fine. With an ambassador to has a relationship. Today we are working on a project that will change how people travel, trade and aid along one of the capital's business routes. The truth overpass bridges on the Tottenham Boulevard, 1 million industrial complex, and the other further east of SKD Boulevard are more than just concrete and steel. They are practical solutions to reduce, strengthen, improve road safety, and prevent economic losses our people face every day with sharp delays in the acquiring goods and services, as well as the movement of ambulances and fire trucks where they are most needed. This is the power of road infrastructure. It shortens distances, lowers costs, enhances economic growth. Once these bridges are completed, there will be a visible sign of government keeping at its heart lies the recognition that road infrastructure is fundamental to inclusive growth. Roads connect people to opportunity that are essential to any rural development. By investing in modern road systems, we are doing more than improving travel. We are building the foundation for a unified, accessible, and prosperous Nigeria. So let me begin by expressing the government's Nigeria's deep gratitude to the People's Republic of China for its ongoing generosity in supporting Nigeria's economic transformation. This cooperation and partnership between our two countries is with a significant focus on implementing tangible projects that align with our national development agenda. To the Ministry of Public Works, I would like to express my gratitude for the careful preparation, technical diligence, the coordination required. We are steady working right across this moment by creating two modern grade separated intersections. We are now removing bottlenecks that have constrained mobility for years and have been tackling leading to civil limits. On completion, this project will provide numerous benefits to the people of Liberia. There will be fewer conflicts between vehicles and pedestrians, which will decrease crashes and injuries. And having logistics, prayers, schools, clinics, and small businesses along the corridor will boost activity and lower transportation costs. Reduce travel time during the peak week to hours for travelers along the corridor. Ensure improved traffic regulation and support public transportation efficiency. These benefits are significant initially. Jobs and local opportunities are integral to this issue. Moreover, this project will create hundreds of direct and indirect jobs from skilled technicians, machine operators, vendors, and support services. We expect contractors to afford the highest standard of quality, safety, and the Liberian participation, including decent work standards and on-the-job training, build a long-term national capacity. I don't have to talk about the small traders that we set around the road. I want to address residents and businesses that are directly along this corridor. The construction causes temporary inconveniences through drivers, slower traffic, and more zones. I ask the patience cooperation with traffic officers, your commitment to safety. Please respect values, follow the signs, and keep children away from manipulation. You know, the Liberians have a tradition of cleaning our rights. It's also the right of the citizens, good transportation system, and the opportunity for them to have one. These short-term inconveniences are the cause of long-term investment and profit. Still, the result will definitely be worth it. To our contractor, we are expected to deliver high quality equipment, maintain safe construction time, complete the work in 2 years, and plan for the success of Eagles Republic of China. To the supervision and design teams, and for standard and transparency in execution. The media share a true story, including both talented and progress in the public informed. And by the way, let me say, when the University of Liberia was being built, I visited the Chinese contractors, and I took that time to go to them. And I asked the University of Liberia, this building is going to be yours over there and see how it's been built. Unfortunately, we can go there, later on, we went there to condemn the Chinese after they had been constructed. The job that you are doing is for us, and let make sure we get the best for it. Today's groundbreaking ceremony marks a significant milestone as our government prioritizes infrastructure development to drive economic growth, Liberian roads and bridges that connect communities to provide agriculture, mining, development. We are also emphasizing investment in energy and water supply to become economic growth areas by aligning public resources and donor support with our national development plan. I want to emphasize the principle that guides this government maintenance and stewardship. We will not only construct, but we will maintain. And the building was built with the fresh night and victim. We checked on everything. I told the public work people there were no patrols in the streets. Coming up, riding out of there. And I called their attention. We have to plan to maintain. These overpasses will be a part of a corridor managed with discipline, which involves enforcing the right-of-way, restricting unnecessary parking, and upholding safety rules. As Liberians, we obey the laws everywhere, but we come here, we don't want to obey it. There's no way you're going to develop this to obey the laws, keep them. That's how you do it in other countries. Infrastructure is only adequate and deliberate, and we take care of this. Fellow Liberians, at these development private recipients, let us show appreciation for the transformation and growth. Respect human developments and keep our environment clean. Let me conclude by once again thanking the People's Republic of China for the support, Ministry of Public Works, excellent coordination that led to the start of this project. Together, we are building the Liberia we promised, which is safer, faster, more connected, and more prosperous Liberia. The Liberians, it is now my pleasure to officially launch the construction of the 2 giant overpass bridges over the Congo.
We're behind the question tape. You have don't call it, you can pass it around here. Don't go that way. Yeah? Yeah. All the way. No.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. We follow our guests, our partners, under the leadership of Honorable Billing, supervision from Honorable Prince Samba.
Mas a video combina de Korea. Eu só sei do foi qual é que eu vou apply all of me. Eu vou check.
The person who is responsible for administrative affairs at the Ministry of Public Works. These are our activities in that regard. No one else but Honorable A. Samuka Dono, the Deputy Minister for Administration and Development of the State of Liberia. Please put your hands together for the Deputy Minister.
Excellency, Pres.Boakai, President of the Republic of Liberia, Honorable Vice President, members of the Cabinet, the Chair of Public Works Lower House, Ernest Massier, Sheikh Ali Cray, Chief Imam, Republic of Liberia, our landlord, the Superintendent of Maserado County, Warwick Bryant, members of the Fourth Estate, distinguished ladies, I say good morning, good afternoon, and to the Chinese, I say
What do you learn in China?
On behalf of the Ministry of Public Works, I extend thanks and appreciation to all those who have come to make this groundbreaking ceremony a reality. Especially the government and people of the People's Republic of Liberia. Audience, please join me to give Ambassador Shiwon and the people of China a big hand up. Thank you. To our development partners and traditional friends, we say thank you for the trust in Pres.Boakai's leadership and your investment in Liberia's transformation drive in a better future. To the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning headed by Augustine Lamfa, the Minister of Justice, the National Road Fund. You speak English, huh? We say thank you for the inter-institutional support.
What does Shishi mean?
Shishi, thank you.
To the road sector, road integration team, and the Ministry of Public Works, beginnings. Now comes the big one. So our president, under whose stewardship and vision, we have gathered here today to break ground for the construction of overhead bridges. Equally important to us today is to inform the Liberian people and the international community that the old story told We have been to Boakai goes to Papa, Greenville, Soweto, Lamfa, Popolo during the rainy season, especially in July, August, and September. President Joseph Boakai has changed that. Additionally, I am delighted to remind the Liberian people and the international community, Mr. President, that your 100-day deliverables presidential proclamation, Boakai gets stuck in the mud in major corridor, is the foundation for the current manifestation of today's reality in major corridors in Liberia. Obtain laissez-passer to come to Maryland, River G, and Grand Gila counties. Mr. President, we say thank you. Please rise and let's give Mr. President a big hand of applause. Thank you. Mr. President, today's program is more than just a groundbreaking ceremony. It is a new stage approach for reduction in traffic jam, providing new layer of infrastructure to beautify the road network in Monrovia. The two bridges not only stand as steel and concrete, but a symbol of memory, unity, resilience, and shared destiny. The road to development is bold. Thanks to all who have come to make this historic, to make this history. The road to development. The road to development is road. Thank you, all of you, for coming to make history for President Joseph Boakai today. Thank
The road to development is goals. I say that again. The road to development is goals. Thank you very much, Honorable Deputy Minister A. Samuel, Deputy Minister of Administration, Minister of Public Works. It has been a pleasure. It has been a pleasure serving as the Master of Ceremony here today. Next time I'm at the site, I will be doing my best in my hard work along with the engineers. We'll be ensuring that this is done well, it's done right, we'll be stopped in time. So come August 2027, the third gate, I would like to call on for the closing Chief Imam Ali Ibrahim for benediction. Thank you very much. Please give a round of applause. Chief Ali Ibrahim. In the name of Allah, the gracious, the merciful, we pray, O Allah, as we take another significant step in our development journey, that you will enlighten us, inspire us with the spirit of patriotism. We pray that we place His Excellency the President, President Boakai, with health and strength, and enable him continuously lead Liberia on the path of development and progress. We pray, oh Lord, that you will enlighten our minds, inspire our souls, guide our steps, and bless our efforts with success. In all of this we say, all praises to you, to Allah, the Lord of the world. So I can't give the life of the Allah.
all of us must kindly remain near their seats. As the President, accompanied by the Ambassador and the Vice President of the Congress, proceed to the groundbreaking ceremony.
I'm from Africa.
There you are.
want pass? You can block me. I want pass. Go block you. Gotta go, please. Gotta go.
So that's the official groundbreaking ceremony here at the EGS Ministerial Complex done by His Excellency President Joseph Boakai and the Chinese ambassador.
Excuse So we are doing it for this end, and let's see if we can. Excellency President Joseph Boakai is about to leave this place, and so CK is here with placards, and it says Melody Charity Foundation, please help us with our schooling. Another one here says everything can be of help to us. We'll try to move a little bit further. And another one here again. So these are placard carrying kids. Be a reason someone smile today. Your donation has the power to change lives? Yes. But the president has embarked his official vehicle, and the official groundbreaking ceremony for the China Aid Overpass bridges has been officially done, and all is now set for the work to begin. So the president convoy will depart the Ellen Johnson Sirleaf Ministerial Complex and heads for the Executive Mansion in Central Town. Just after a 41 million United States dollar China Aid Overpass bridges groundbreaking ceremony, and it's expected to be completed in 2 years period. So by 2027 August, this work would have been completed and officially dedicated. So this is the presidential motorbikes on display, and we will do it from this angle and see as soon as escort one is fast approaching. So there you have it, folks. The official groundbreaking ceremony for the China A Overpass bridges 4,293 meters stretch of overpass, and this will do it for the vice presidential convoy, and this is the escort one for the VP convoy. So Vice President Jeremiah Pankun will leave the EJS ministerial complex where the groundbreaking ceremony took place. bystanders watch the entire ceremony, and I stay here watching till the final end as this entire ceremony comes to an end. So, schools of Liberia today left their busy schedule to come and be a part of history making, to watch Liberia's first ever overpass bridges. So very briefly, we want to engage of you, Honorable Noah Zaugesi. Welcome to the National Television Service of the Liberia Broadcasting System.
Thank you very much.
You watched the entire ceremony today. The president officially broke ground for a $41 million USD overpass bridges, and now the process is about to begin as of today's date. And I know it's going to be firing tonight on Nightline Liberia. But first of all, let's engage your first opinion on this matter.
Well, Nightline Liberia has just been vindicated again. This clearly testifies that whatever I say on Nightline are just the high cold truth to the Liberian people. There is no reason, there must be no reason that I should sit on such a big platform, or the biggest in the Republic of Liberia, and misinform our people. It clearly states here that everything I tell our people on Nightline Liberia, they will see it, they will feel it, they will experience it, and they will enjoy it. Look, this project, I have spoken about this project on Nightline Liberia several times. Many people have been concerned, when will this president or start this project, or when will this project start? Today, it is now a history. The project has started. No longer our people will be told in the community by oppositions that we are lying to them. They've seen it. They came, they attended the program. Some of them came. Imagine, most of the fans of Nightline Liberia, I did see some of them here. So this is a $36.6 million US dollar project. You listened to the public works minister. He gave the historicity of the project, contrary to our guys on the other side who are claiming this project. The public works minister did say, and I quote, that this project started as far back as 2016, when the European Union sponsored what we call feasibility study at the various interceptions. He named them the Vamuma, the VP road, including the very place we are standing talking. And at the end, a commitment was secured by the People's Republic of China in 2016 by the government of Liberia. This project started as far back as 2016, 9 years ago. 9 years ago, this project started when the current president of China, Xi Jinping, was a vice president, just as the current president was a vice president at the time. But the reason why the project did not take place in the last 6 years, because of the bad habit of the guys who were there. They went and voted against China's interest on the United Nations Security Council. They voted against China's human rights interests. So because of that, China paused the project. When China paused the project, President Boakai came to power. When President Boakai came to power, he traveled to the forum, China and Africa Summit called FOCA. He met President Xi Jinping. 2 2 traditional food I can eat to be inspired on night in Liberia. I'm eating one of them today. Right now, as I'm speaking to you, I'm going to eat tobogi to get ready for tonight. Tonight, I'm eating tobogi. I am eating tobogi.
Thank you very much. I want to speak to.
I can show you. So thank you so much. I will not tell the Liberian people why it's not happening. And before I leave, let me tell the Liberian people another project that they're coming to see. Let me tell you again why the Liberian people coming to see again, because they say I can lie.
No, quickly, because I want to engage the viewer of George Global.
Listen, today this project marks the beginning of what we call Autopause development, because next month October, they will witness another groundbreaking ceremony again that will be taking place for another 4-lane road from Johnson Street straight to Freeport. Then again, no, quickly, I beg you, quickly, the public hear the one. Then another one again. Currently, as I'm speaking to you, the Senate is about to conclude with a ratification that the president will be signing for another 4-lane road. I will start straight from Douala to Port Waterside and Tottenham Brand.
Thank you.
We will beat them on the night.
Thank you very much. LMTV is our platform, and I want to thank you for the job well done. It's a pleasure to be here this afternoon.
What do you make of the official groundbreaking ceremony today by His Excellency President Joseph Boakai?
As for us, we promise the Liberian people that our job will be to change the country, and so having said that, we are fulfilling on the promises we made. But overall, this bridge, the construction of these 2 overpass bridges helps the country from an infrastructure standpoint, and not only that, the issue of traffic congestion. We all know, most of us that drive through town, this has been a serious problem here, and so anything that we can do to alleviate the traffic congestion on our people and ease the flow of traffic, we strongly believe is a plus for the Liberian people, and make anything that facilitate the movement of goods and services as it relates to trade, we always is a plus for the country.
The argument now is who initiated this project, opposition versus unity party?
I think the historicity of this project will not matter that much, because we all know that as of 2016, the Chinese had agreed from the engagement with the Ministry of Public Works, which the records are clear, they said it today again. Look, there has to be multiple phases in terms of project implementation and a successful completion of a project. However, our friends who want to make argument as to whether they got credit or no credit, they also should take responsibility, because had they now voted childishly against the Chinese interests, this project would have been completed under their regime. But as a failure of their governments, poor performance on the international stage, this is what got us where we are. We want to be grateful for our president, Joseph Boakai, who went to China and got this thing rekindled. And today, the Liberian people, the most important thing is that we'll transform the life of our people. For me, as far as they said there's no limitation to how much you can accomplish as long as you don't care who gets the credit. When this bridge is constructed, they will not ask you, say that UP may in the car, that CDC may in the car, that ANC may. I don't care about that. If any opposition leader got money right now, they want to build a bridge in Foya, come please go build a bridge. We are 178 years old. Where we are behind every other country in Africa. So it means nothing at this point. What we care about, and for me the argument I made was that you didn't know how to do it. Let us do it and we'll do it better. That's all I said. So a former president has money now. He wants to come and invest in low-income housing in Grand Crew. I will encourage him to please do it, because you know what? We want to take the people from the slum. I don't care who does it. We promise the Liberian people that we'll do better for them, we'll change the life of our people, we'll improve road connectivity, and that is what we're going to do. We don't care who negotiated it.
Thank you very much, George Logan.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. But I just want to say to the Liberian people, like the president said, please, doing construction will be difficult, but hopefully all of us will abide by the traffic sign, because these things, look, there's history of a lot of things that can happen that could go wrong, and we need to be very, very careful, because it will be difficult, but at the end of the day, it will be worth it, and we'll be glad as a country, and this thing will add beautification to our country. And I wish you guys all the best, and that's all I care about.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. George Lobo. Let's see if we can engage a few of Mr. Overpasses. He's been one person who attended this entire groundbreaking ceremony. Want to engage your view. Welcome to LMTV.
Well, thank you. It's my distinguished pleasure to be here. And thanks for coming too. The nation's pride.
What do you make of today's groundbreaking ceremony by His Excellency President Joseph Boakai?
When we are very, very elated. You know, to have a project of 36.6 million, this is a profound achievement. And we are glad. You heard the President that this idea was conceived 2010. Today is 2025. So 15 years later, you know, whatever has been destined must come to pass. And this is going to ease the congestion. We are very glad. And one statement the President made that I really, really appreciate. When the President said that people have been giving us, we should find some time to also give back to people. And he further said that, he said, when you give, it doesn't mean you have. It means you share the feelings for people. And this is profound for me. Let's learn to protect and also stretch our hand. This project must be managed by the Liberian people because it is our project. This is not about blue, this is not about white, this is not about green, this is not about yellow, it's about Liberia. And this is going to further strengthen our economic growth and enhance movability when it comes to traffic.
Thank you very much.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
Is Overpasses having his own view on the groundbreaking ceremony here today by His Excellency President Joseph Boakai. So upon the completion of this project, this is exactly how the overpass bridges will look like. And let's give you an idea about so Liberian posting for photos here.
You want it?
So folks, this is how we want to bring this broadcast to a closure. We've been bringing you a live groundbreaking ceremony for the Channel A Overpass Bridges project on the Totman Boulevard main route. And President Joseph Boakai today broke ground officially for the commencement of the construction of the two Channel 8 overpass bridges, and the program was also attended by Vice President Jeremiah Kwankun, Finance and Development Planning Minister Augustine P. Kafwan, Public Works Minister William Lafayette Giddings, and a year or so the Liberia Broadcasting System was represented by the acting Director General of the Liberia Broadcasting System, and he's the Deputy for Administration, Mr. Tomaguo, and also we saw the Deputy Director General for New Media and Rebranding, Mr. D. Flomo. gracing the ceremony. Well, this is how we will bring this broadcast to a closure. My name is TrueLiberia, and we love to say thanks for watching. Until we come your way again the next time with another development. It's good afternoon from the Ellen Johnson Sirleaf Ministerial Complex in Congo Town.